what's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Serrano Jr. I am the natural born thriller, and welcome everyone to TRIPLEMANIA 26 review. The show from back in August 25th, 2018. Welcome to the promotion of Lucha Libre Triple in Mexico City, Mexico, at the venue of a very Ciudad de Mexico, with the attendance of 22,000 AAA fans in attendance. But the actual number, according to Dave Meltzer, is actually 13,050 that were in attendance. And basically, this was what comes to TRIPLEMANIA, for AAA. This is their WrestleMania or their Super Bowl event. Now, before I get to the on the show, basically what comes to the matches. That's what that into more. John, I never seen this show. Well, I did, and also saw last year's too, when they did TRIPLEMANIA 25. Boy, was that fucking nightmare. I guess you could I could let you all know. I could say the same thing about this one, but I thought last year was worse. This year, horrible. I mean, the stage was the atmosphere, the theme, you know, it was phenomenal. The production was incredible. This whole thing was because of the match being structured, being booked, and how the and there was a segment that being structured, that was being booked too. I feel like this show was a poor job. Basically did a poor job of what comes to polishing their on the basically that were too botchy, too sloppy, miscommunications. And not just me what comes to partners saying their own partners, but which is expected too. But at the same time, just things that sat you and like, oh my god, this I don't know how else to sit to it, to be honest with you. And there were some things that happened in the show that could have been a disaster, and that one that was very reckless, and on top of that, you had this one referee who basically referee about 3 to 4 matches, and he was a crooked referee. And you would think, when it comes to this referee being a crooked referee, that someone who's supposed to be in charge of TRIPLEMANIA, like the owner or whoever, should do something about that. But no, they let that referee let it slide of everything that they did. John, I stayed up to watch what Japan Pro Wrestling. You mean Wrestle Kingdom? If that's what you mean, let me know. You said, and you also said I'm not a fan of some wrestlers who does those spot monkeys and no selling, like yeah, I get it though, you know. Sometimes I'm into a match that has psychology or just having psychology. Because sometimes I'm conditioned to what comes to spot monkeys, doing that type of spot that sometimes I don't think about the psychology of it. I just think about, oh my god, this is an amazing spot there. Now because spot monkeys and all that, right? Now, I'm not saying all spot monkeys are yeah, they don't sell. Some of them do sell, but for the ones that don't sell, it is a big a problem for pro wrestling fans. Um, and believe me, I know so. Um, Destruction and Kobe. Okay, okay. I haven't seen that show yet, but yeah, I know that. I know about that though. Um, but yeah, so yeah, you set up for it. That's good. Good, man. That's a good way to support New Japan to stay up to watch their content. But back to this. This show, like I said, I thought this show was better than last year's show because of Triple Mania. Triple Mania 25 last year. Oh my god, it was a train wreck. But Triple Mania 26, I thought it did a little better, but at the same time, it's a miss. Just to be honest, it's a miss. So what I'm gonna do, folks, is that I'm gonna just go through the matches. I'm gonna give you an early star rate. I'm gonna give you an early star ratings, and I'll give you my overall star rating after that because I'm not gonna go too long with this, folks, because again, there's some things I like about the show, and there's some things that I don't want to explain in the show. So I'm just gonna leave it as that, and I'm just gonna go through the results of the matches, and let you know how for the match too, and then again give you early star ratings, and then when it's all said and done, I'll end it by I'll give you my overall star rating, and I'll end it from there. So it's gonna be it's gonna be a short review when it comes to Triple Mania 26. So here we go. Let's get this over with. I do want to point out one thing. You have Matt Striker and Vampiro, who are commentators for Lucha Underground. They were commentating for Lucha Underground. I mean, they were commentating. Excuse me, for this Triple Mania 26 event. All right, so here we go. Start off with the pre-show matches. There are two pre-show matches. You have Freelance Astrolex, let's say, excuse me, and Dragon Bane, excuse me, defeating Jurassic Boy, Amoris, and La, Latigo. And this was a 6-man tag team match. And the match itself, I thought was pretty good. It was a very good opener. And I'm gonna give this match 3 stars. 3 stars, for a pre-show match. I'm gonna give it a 3 stars. Next we get to Sammy Garvia defeating Australian Suicide. I mean Australiano Suicide. I didn't tell you how I pronounce it. Excuse me. Who was the AAA World Cruiserweight Champion, and defeating ACH and defeating Shane Trixland, who is known as Killshot from Lucha Underground. The match itself, I thought was pretty good, except for the one part of the match where Shane Strickland botched the spot, but he ends up saving it, at the end of it. But he still botched it. But match itself, I thought I still thought it was good though, and I'm gonna give it a 3 stars. In fact, I'm gonna give it a 2.9. And that was a pre-show. Back to the pre-show, you have Kevin Cross, who is better known as Killer Cross from Impact Wrestling, and also known as the White Rabbit from Lucha Underground, part of the Rabbit Tribe. Yeah, most don't know. Don't even bother, okay? But anyways, but he came out, he attacked, the guys that are not a part of his faction called Mad, which probably Australian Suicide is a part of that faction. But yeah, and that was it. I do want to mention before I get to the main card, the AAA Hall of Fame. So far, it started back in 2007, and you have guys like Antonio Bena and Rey Mysterio Jr. And in that Hall of Fame. Also, guys like Eddie Guerrero from from 2008. You also have uh, Pipi, Pepe, Tropi, Cesa in 2000. Uh, Octagon, yeah, Octagon from 2011. Barrel, yeah, Barrel, Barrel Agayo, from 2012. And you also have guys like uh, Abysmal Negro from 2013. El Brazil from 2014. Reno, Rayo, excuse me, Rayo DJ Lesco Senior is from 2014. Garza from 2015. El Hydro del Pedro Agallo, who also who was inducted in 2015, who unfortunately died tragically during a match with Rey Mysterio Jr. And also guys like and well, I think it's called Suicide at the time, but still, and also Tigre Uno, who's also just known as Extreme Tiger. Art Bar from 2016, and also from 2016. Joquin, Joquin Rondon. Radan, I think I believe that's how you pronounce it. So I apologize and excuse me for that. For 2017, I try to find the guys, those that were inducted into this year's Hall of Fame. I mean, not 2017. Excuse me, I meant to say 2018. Oh, I also know something too. Beto Abitron was supposed to be on this show, but for some reason he didn't. He didn't show up because something about money and terms of his contract, whatever, whatever. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find the other years of the whole of this Hall of Fame. I can't really find it, folks. Maybe open a new tab. If I go Google it to see, maybe it'll show up. Before I get to the main card itself. And plus, I'm also stalling on purpose because I want this video to be longer too. So, I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. John, HBK is confirmed to wrestle for Crown Jewel and WrestleMania 35. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. That's a pain in the ass, Like Shawn Michaels. I know he got the blessing from Young Taker, but at the same time, you're supposed to be true to your word. Yeah, whatever. Alright, here we go. For 2018, you have who passed away. Valeno the third. Apache, who also unfortunately passed away. And also Dr. Alfornos Morris. Morris, I think that's pronounced it, but yeah, but there you go. There's your Hall of Famers from AAA, the AAA Hall of Fame. Welcome to Lucha Libre. Again, the most memorable names are Rey Mysterio Jr., Eddie Guerrero. Basically, when it comes to Rey Mysterio Jr., from 2007, Eddie Guerrero from 2008, Octagon from 2011. Pero Agayo from 2012. The original Pero Agayo. Hector Garza from 2015. I'll also need to mention Pedro Agallo from 2012. I don't remember if I mentioned, but anyways, also from 2015, El Hydro del Pedro Agallo Jr. Basically, Pedro Agallo Jr. From 2015. Art Bar from 2016. You got Vinano the third, um, and El Pacho. I mean El Pachi. El Apache. I meant to say. Excuse me. From 2018. Basically the most memorable names, and yeah. And there you go. And now I'll get to the wrestling part. I think watching wrestling show live in the morning for 4 or 5 is a lot better than excuse me, late at night. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. For example, you're watching Wrestle Kingdom. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy watching that. Getting up early in that morning. Mm. It was amazing. This TV, for you all, if you're interested in watching it anyways. But let's get the main card now. The main card will have a 4-way tag team match for the AAA World Mixed Tag Team Championship, and you had Nayo Hamburgerias and Big Mommy defend their mixed tag team titles, and and they defeated Dean Dynastia and Lady Amara Villa, Hydro Dale, Vinigo and Vanilla, and also the team of Angelique, and La Hydra. So the match itself, I thought was a good opening, as a matter of fact. So I'm gonna give this one also 3 stars. Just like I give on the first match from the pre-show 3 stars. We get a 4-way ladder match to determine no more contenders to face the AAA World Tag Team Champions. This match itself, I mean, it has highs and lows. It has highs and lows. When it comes to basically when it comes to ladder matches, obviously highs. But yeah, at the same time, like I said, it has some highs and it has some lows in the match. But Aerostar was basically the show stealer in this match, though. With some cool fine spots and some cool spots that he did in the match too. Aerostar is one of those guys who does a spot monkey and sells at the same time. So there you go, John. Someone who does who is a spot monkey who also sells at the same time. But anyways, you got Mr. Blood, which is Bandito, and Flaminda, defeating the team AAA, which is Aerostar and Drago. Also the team Elite, which is El Dorado. Laredo Kid, excuse me, and Golden Magic, and defeating Team Impact, which is DJ Z and Andrew Everett. And again, the match itself has some highs and some lows, and at the end of the day, I still enjoy the match for what it was. I just didn't like the sloppy train wreck of the match. In some parts of it though, but not all of it. Just some parts of it. 3 stars. We get I think it was this match, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Let me double check here. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, this match. Oh fuck, this match. I don't want to talk about it. Maybe just I really don't want to talk about this match, but I'll talk. Let me just talk about who's in it though. Anyways, El Novo Poder de Norte, which it features Carta Brava Jr., Mocha. Moko, Kota Jr. and Tito Santana. No not to be confused with Tito Santana from the Strike Force, WWF, WWE Hall of Famer, El Matador, or in honor of Jesse the Barbie Ventura, uh, Chico Santana. Anyways, but yeah, basically it's a different Tito Santana, not the Tito Santana that you know from the '80s. Anyways, defeating the Team Elite, which is El Hydro de L.A. Park, uh, Puma King, and Taru, and also defeating the team AAA, which is Bob, Maxino, and Pimpinella Escarleta, the Fags. Moving on. Yeah, your ears are not deceiving you, folks. You heard me right. Faggots. Six-man tag team lumberjack match. The lumberjacks, I forgot who the lumberjacks were. Oh yeah, the lumberjacks were the ones that were part of the opening match, except for the winners of that first match. But anyways, you had Los OGTs, which is uh, uh, Averno, Chessman, and Superfly defeating Mad, which is Juventud Guerrera, Jack Evans, and Teddy Hart. Match itself, it was actually pretty decent. By the way, I forgot to mention the match. For that star race for that last match. One star. Fuck that match. I didn't care about that match. But anyways, as far as this match was, this lumberjack match, pretty good for what it was. Three stars. Then we get to a six-man tag team street fight, which ends up being a clusterfuck, folks. Oh my god, and a disaster. A few sloppiness, like oh my god, this match. It was so painful to go through. But at the same time, there was also some cool spots in the match too, by the way. But at the same time, man, I was like, can this match end already? I couldn't take it anymore. But you have Los Rios, which is El Tacano Jr., Ray Scorpion, and La Mascara, defeating Joe Lider, Murder Clown, and Pacino. Pagano. I meant to say, excuse me, Pagano. Match itself, like I said, it was reckless and all that, but what can you expect from a reckless match? When it comes to this type of match. So, now when I say reckless, I meant in a bad way. This match was so bad, but at the same time, there was some cool spots in the match, and a lot of a lot of sloppiness and all that. But whatever. But I'll give it a 2.9 though. We get a hair versus mask match. The one who's wearing the mask was Lady Shiny. And she defeats Fabi Apache, who had hair. And the match itself, oh my god, too much clusterfucks. Oh my god, and this referee was on Fabi's side. The referee supposed to be calling down the middle, and this referee's is a crooked referee. And oh my god, it was a mess, folks. And then on top of that, you had La Parker coming out into Michael Jackson's Thriller theme song, which he did last year too, by the way. Folks, oh my god, this match was all over the place. And again, on top of that, it was nothing but sloppiness. It was a train wreck. But match itself, I thought was alright for what it was. And like I said, Fabi lost the match. And remember me talking about Impact Wrestling review, Fabi Apache, who's part of that show this past week on Impact Wrestling. When she had, if you had seen that show, she had no hair. well, she has hair, but it's shaved basically. But it's gonna take a long time for her long hair to go back though. But anyways, but yeah, that was her though, and this was the match that happened where she lost her hair. Because it was a stipulation, hair versus mask match, which is a very traditional thing in AAA. Well, basically when it comes to Lucha Libre. But anyways, but that was that match. John, I will watch Bound for Glory when it is. I mean, I'll watch Bound for Glory. When is it? I think it's on the. I keep forgetting the date. I think it's on the 14th of October. I'll check. I'll check for you though before I move on. When it comes to pay-per-views, it's always on a Sunday. Yeah, I was right. October 14th on the Sunday, Bound for Glory. For this year, 2018. There you go. Next match, 4-way match for the AAA Mega Championship. Yeah, Phoenix defeating the current, who was the current champion of the Triple A Mega Championship title, which is a fucking joke. That Jeff Jarrett was a champion. Yeah, basically Jeff Jarrett, also defeating Brian Cage and Rich Swann. And again, so it's weeks from Showdown. Okay, yeah, yeah. But anyways, this match, folks. Oh my god, Jeff Jarrett was fucking garbage. He was fucking trash. Like I don't get it. Why is Jeff Jarrett is a champion in AAA after what happened last year with that incident that with him during beer fans talking trash to fans and he was drunk on that night and then wrestling for this show, oh my god, it was ridiculous. Last year with Jeff Jarrett was ridiculous, and this year is once again ridiculous. I mean, it's not more ridiculous than last year, but this Jeff Jarrett being overrated is gone overboard now, and I'm getting sick and tired of seeing Jeff Jarrett in that spot in that position. Jeff Jarrett is fucking garbage, and the fact that AAA even put the belt on him is a fucking joke. To me, the AAA Mega Championship belt lost prestige when Jeff Jarrett became the champion. But anyways, yeah, but Phoenix won the match anyways. And this was a match probably where the incident happened where the owner of AAA got hurt because Phoenix was being reckless when he tried to do a shot, a tope con hilo onto Jeff Jarrett on the outside. But anyways, like I said, Phoenix won the match against Jeff Jarrett, Brian Cage, and Phoenix in the 4-way match for the AAA Mega Championship. So Phoenix is the champion, rightfully so. But at the same time, Phoenix, what the fuck? You hurt the owner. You're being too reckless there. I love Phoenix, man. He's one of my favorites, obviously. Obviously, he's one of my favorites, but. At the same time, he's got to learn to control. He's got to learn to control himself when he's doing something like that. Because you wind up hurting a fan in the front row, especially that fan is the owner of the company. So, anyways, John, my next video is Ronda. Alright, hot Ronda. But anyways, yeah, next. Wait, what else is that here? John. I heard that Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix is not going to WWE anytime soon. Exactly. Which is good. That's good. Fuck WWE, by the way. Alright, main event time. This main event will feature a steel cage match. First, a steel cage match. When it comes to this mask versus mask match for these, when it comes to a 4-way basically match happening here with L.A. Park, El Hydro del Fantasma, Pentagon Jr. with Zero Miedo, and Psycho Clown. So the cage match itself was pretty good. And of course, you what was the match? What comes to this? Well, what comes to TRIPLEMANIA? Well, you stop slapping this, you know, and that's what we got. But we have Pentagon Junior escaping, and then we got Psycho Clown escaping. So this cage match now becomes a one-on-one match where the two remainings are the ones going to be putting the mask on the line. And sure enough, you have L.A. Park defeating Del Hydro Del Fantasma to win the match, to keep his mask while Fantasma had to unmask. And for those who know who Fantasma is, Fantasma and Lucha Underground is known as King Koino. And because Fantasma lost, he unmasked. And this match again, folks, when it comes to this match, the main event, damn, it was a couple sloppiness, couple of reckless and all that. And the same referee, who was a crooked referee, was refereeing this match, and he was helping out Fantasma. I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's folks. This show was this show was a complete mess. It was a complete hot mess. I don't understand that at all. But anyways, but Fantasma lost. Like I said, he unmasked and everything, and that was the main event. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the match with Phoenix winning the title, the AAA Mega Championship. That gives a 3 stars. I don't remember if I mentioned about the Lady Shiny defeating Fabi Apache. I don't remember after the star ratings, but I'm gonna give it a 2.9. And finally, like I said, the main event match, I'm gonna give this match I guess I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I wasn't really a fan of this main event match, folks. Other than the cage match, basically other than the cage match that they had before, before they started, when we had Pentagon Junior and Psycho Clown involved. Other than that, the rest of the other half of the match was not, to me, was not that good. Anyways, again, it was, this match was out of control. It was a clusterfuck. It was reckless. A train wreck. It was sloppy. And the referee was the referee was a crooked referee, being a heel referee. And he's been doing that for from the last 3 to 2 matches. It was ridiculous. John, if Pentagon Junior goes to Raw or SmackDown, that will water him down like everyone else who come from other wrestling promotions to comes to WWE. Exactly. All right, now my overall stream for this show, what comes to TRIPLEMANIA 26 from Lucha Libre AAA Worldwide. It's a show from August 25th, 2018. This show, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. There were some things I didn't enjoy, but other than that, I can give it a 4 out of 10. John, that's why I don't want KO make or the Young Bucks to come to WWE. Exactly, same here too. Same here. Well, yeah, there you go. With that being said, thank you for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr. I am the Natural Born Driller. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, please do so if you haven't yet. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. The choice is yours and yours alone. Mighty Gones. I'm just kidding. But yeah, there you go, folks. As far as some other things I'll be reviewing, which is gonna be overdue. When it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and other things when it comes to Impact Wrestling as well, folks. Which is the something that will be coming up real soon. But that being said, you all take care. You have a good night. Talk to you all soon. But for now, I gotta get going. I got meet with the Asylum members, and I am one of those members. But yeah. Anyways, you all take care, Have a good night. Yeah, and also welcome to the asylum. Subscribe to Mr. Ricky J21 to watch live reactions of Impact Wrestling every Thursday, and when it comes to doing our sound shows, you could subscribe and tune in to see what Mr. Ricky J21 has in store when it comes to topics for the asylum show, and when it comes to his gaming review, and also basically video games, and also when it comes to his food and drink review. So yeah, check out Mr. Ricky J21's on YouTube channel for that one, and you'll be seeing me featuring on that every Thursday, and even on the asylum show, the asylum show that we do when it comes to talking about topics that we suggested basically. So that being said, take care, peace on the streets. I'll talk to you all soon, but for now, I'm out.